Hello, friends. Welcome to today's stream. What are we going to talk about? Bitcoin, most likely. It's right there on the chart. Let's talk about it. So last few streams, I have very specifically talked about how we are now in a compressionary period. Bitcoin will go down and sideways. How successful that prediction is, I think speaks for itself. We had our last live stream, 2 live streams ago, we talked about this here, where we're bouncing off of that CLCP. Well, we're either go back up and tag the top, or go down and tag the bottom, at which point we will see mean inversion as the mean travels up to meet price. So, really clean, simple chart. I think Bitcoin providing us with an excellent opportunity to take some profits here. I do not see a likely scenario for us to see trend continuation at this time. Right. These kinds of run-ups, we've never had a scenario where they've restarted after this long of a compressionary period. So this is your place to take profit, people. I'm going to be very committed on that front. You know, we've been holding since the beginning of 2024, really. Yeah, I'm gonna taper out of most of my positions here. Take some profit. Ideally, I'm going to stagger my sell orders up. There's no point. Probably like 1%. Just so I don't pay the taker fee. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Bitcoin. It's very simple. Let's take a look at Zin.wrappedf. Interesting. Yeah, you had a really clean expansion, I guess. Very low volatility overhead. I am slightly concerned about the slope of every single one of these periods here. All immediately rising from a place of compression. But TCI is very clearly negatively weighted. So I would probably expect a quick travel down to this baseline that it's set up here. So be careful. I didn't look at Bitcoin Weekly, so we're going to look at BLX. What you're going to notice up here is that we are in a state of complete compression, but you go down the lower time frames, there's still going to be a lot of noise from the recent expansions. And generally speaking, even like let's draw some horizontal lines here, right? So Alt H, that's I said horizontal. What am I doing? It's Alt V. Yeah, there you go. Here we see that round of compression come out. What am I looking for here? The end of clear expansions. Hmm. Wow. do we have sufficient compression for a move? I think technically, yes. I am hesitant to put money on trend continuation yet, because we are in the active compression on a lower time frame. However, I think we have an interesting opportunity here. Even if we are taking profit down here, all we need to see is a new expansion, which will provide us with easy re-entry. So we are potentially missing out on, push to the new high, probably 30%, I would say. But I don't think that warrants the risk of complete consolidation. Because if we do see re-expansion at this time, which we have not seen before, it would provide us with pivots for re-entry. And I firmly believe mitigating losses is more important than maximizing profits. So it's just too risky. Let's take a look at palladium. Yeah, same old story as last time you asked. We got a very slow, very sad bleed. Oh, I'm looking at the questions from the last live stream. Yeah, well, same scenario. Sad bleed. All right, BMY. Yeah. So whenever you have this sharp of a move to the downside, you will never see immediately recovery, right? So what do you have on a lower time frame? You have an overexpanded period that will need, it's like, see this massive band here? This needs to compress. If we tried to immediately go back up, what would happen? We would tink out against the top of that compressionary period. So it's rarely a good idea to bet on immediate reversal. Once your active mean reversion starts, yes. Oh, hold on. Has the active mean reversion started? Yes, it has. Okay. So, you want to play some knife catching. I think it's a good time to play some knife catching. All right, sometimes you got to zoom and see the bigger picture. Out here, this is clearly knife catching. For our chart, you clearly have active bullish mean reversion. So if you would like to try to catch the swing low, if that bounces off, you can go for mean reversion. You take profit, and then you let this bleed into oblivion for the next year. Okay. Honestly, pretty clean chart. I think that's nice. Good stuff. Let's check questions on the live stream. If there are none, I'm done. Yep. Goodbye. Have a good afternoon. I will see you all next week. I will start streaming with some more frequency in the near future. Okay. Love you. Bye-bye.